Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back. I am back from Italy and I'm gonna show you what I purchased. We just came back from our Rome vacation. My entire family, 2 kids and my husband and I, we went to Italy for a week. We spent beautiful 6 days in Rome. We stick to one city. We just wanted really kind of to see as much as possible. My husband used to live in Rome back in the 80s for almost 2 years, so he was very happy to come back and kind of, see what's happening, how the city changed, how the country changed. I've been to Rome, I've been to Italy, Venice, Florence back in 2000, which is 22 years ago. So it's been a while since we both been there. So we really wanted to show our kids the Italy. We saw the opportunity because originally I really wanted to go to Mexico. This was like my ideal vacation this year. I just wanted to go to the beach, to like all-inclusive resorts. I went to Poland in June, and going back to Europe in July, I was like, I don't want to fly again. It's a long flight. So I really want to go to the beach, but my husband said, like, your beach vacation in Mexico cost as much as our vacation in Italy, in Rome. And we stayed in downtown Rome. We were like 7 minutes walk from Spanish Steps. I mean, literally, we were in the middle of the whole action. If you're familiar with the Rome, we were near the Eden Hotel, which literally just around the corner, like not even a minute walk from that hotel. So if you know where the hotel is located, it's literally around the corner. It's the same kind of, almost the same of the building. There used to be, I guess like a private, very old apartments. I mean, the ceilings were like so incredibly high. Beautiful. I mean, the whole kind of hallways, everything was just stunning, and they transformed those apartments into those kind of what do you call, bed and breakfasts. We didn't want to stay in the typical hotel because we really needed a breakfast. We're traveling with the kids. We want to make sure that they have some food in the morning, so we don't have to run around and look for food. And we don't necessarily want to eat pastries and all that stuff. So we just needed like a nice European breakfast, and that bed and breakfast / hotel, it was called the Opera Suites Rome, was amazing. 5 stars. Amazing, very affordable. We got 2 humongous rooms with the 2 queen beds, and it was like one, it was a part of one room, but it was really 2 rooms, and 2 full bathrooms with 2 showers, air conditioner, of course. That was important because back in 2000s when I went to Rome, we didn't really have there was not much air conditioner. I remember the only air conditioner was in the ice cream place, the gelato place. So that's what I kind of remember. So yeah, just the fact that more and more places has air conditioner in Italy, it's nice because let me tell you, it was hot. I obviously live in Little Rock. Here we have 100 degrees almost every day, but I felt like it was even hotter in Italy. So yeah, it was in 100 degrees Fahrenheit, almost 40 Celsius, very sunny, humid, maybe not as humid as here in Little Rock, but it was very hot. If you are out all the time, it is very hot. So nevertheless, we had a good time. We've seen a lot. I show you guys on the Instagram I put a lot of stories, and yeah, the very last day we did some shopping. So the last day was like reserved just to go and have fun and do some shopping. So I bought a couple of small things. This is gonna be 2 videos. The first video today, I'm gonna show you a few small things that we've purchased. And yes, I got some handbags. I got 2 handbags from a local boutiques, and that's what really I was looking for. And yes, I got designer handbags too. Yes, that's gonna be coming in the next video. But today I'm gonna share you one of those purchases from local boutiques. And you know, Italy is known for their leather goods, and yes, in those very kind of touristy areas, you see those kind of average little bags, you know, that people will be selling and pushing on you. You have to kind of know where you go. You have to go a little bit off track. And like I said, we walked a lot like crazy. So I managed to go into those less touristy places to really purchase things that I loved so much. So let me start with this little thing. It's all packed, so I will have to very quickly unpack. This was packed for travel, obviously. Let me see if I can open it quickly, because obviously I didn't open it yet. So being a musician, being an artist myself, I do appreciate an art. And you know, in Italy and any other, you know, major cities, you can see obviously local artists, you know, painting, different parts of city or anything literally, and you can buy, you know, off the street basically. So that's what we did. We actually purchased 2 paintings, and those are the canvas painting. He packed this so nicely for us. So I just want to share with you guys, because I always love buying from like local people and support a local artist, you know, those who not necessarily has like a huge galleries and, you know, are able to, you know, afford, you know, God knows what. So I really do appreciate, you know, local talent. And I remember years ago we went to New Orleans and we bought a beautiful painting, like a canvas painting of like kind of abstract a little bit of like musical instruments. And to this day it hangs in my studio, in my office. So let me show you guys what I did. Obviously I have to frame it, so oh my god, this is so beautiful. Look at this. So the first one is the Spanish steps. And it's just stunning. I mean, I don't know if my camera will just do the justice and show the way it is. It's an absolute stunning painting. I just love it. And you know, everything is just like, oh, I don't want to touch it too much, but you can, you know, you can feel the, you know, the paint and everything. And obviously it's all canvas. They have a lot of like watercolors, but this was the one I picked. This was the first one that I picked, which I loved so much. I just thought, you know, the color and that blue sky was just stunning. And I'm gonna pop the picture here of me on those Spanish steps. And like I said, our hotel was like 5-7 minutes walk from Spanish steps, and we took advantage of the fact that we were jet lagged and we decided to go and walk like 5:30 in the morning, and nobody was there. Nobody was there. I took some beautiful like solo photos, you know, on those steps. Normally there's tons of tourists that you cannot, you know, even take a nice photo, but because we went so early morning, we managed to take such a nice, you know, photographs, because basically nobody was there. People are sleeping. So here's the second painting. So this is the Vatican. And again, I just loved, you know, just remembering, you know, we're all Catholics. This is a very special, you know, place for all of us. And this was my second time going to Vatican, but this time we did the correct way. What I mean by that, I purchased a private tour, you know, for the museum, you know, all the Vatican Museum, and then Basilica of St. Peter. So I purchased a private tour just for all of us, and it was, let me tell you, it was worth every single penny. It was not cheap, but it was worth the money. So if you are planning a trip to Italy, and if you are planning to visit Vatican, really do yourself a favor and pay a little bit more and just use a tour guide. And private tour is the best, because you don't have a group of 20, 30, 40 people, you know, dragging around. It was such a great experience. The website that I used to purchase ticket was called, I believe, the Roman guy. I'm gonna leave the website below where I purchased the tours. And the lady It was such an amazing, you know, that our tour guide, she was just such an amazing person. And yeah, so anyway, so this was our tour in the Vatican. So obviously, you know, I wanted to buy this painting as well. So what do you guys think? I think they're stunning. Spanish steps are probably my favorite paintings. So I just have to have them all beautifully framed, and you know, this is gonna be like a little memory. And I'm sure you guys gonna wonder how much it cost me. The artist wanted 200 euros, so it's 100 euro per each, which is, you know, very inexpensive. But then I said I'm gonna buy two, so he gave us a little discount. We ended up paying 180 euros for two of those paintings, which I think it's a great deal. My children obviously purchased a lot of little things like baseball hats and some kind of like a knickknacks and, you know, refrigerator magnets. So obviously I'm not showing you those, you know, I'm just showing you more fun purchases. So besides the handbags, which I'm going to show you in just a second, Italy is also known for making their scarves. Lots of scarves from the designer houses, Louis Vuitton or even Chanel, Hermes, they're all made in Italy. So again, there's a lot of like a local scarves shops, you know, those sell a beautiful silk, cashmere, and, you know, tons of different scarves. So I picked one. So I've decided to go for, let me show you this. I've decided to go for this beautiful scarf, which I thought it's just gonna be, you know, because of the neutral colors, I thought it's just gonna basically be good with anything. And I love the pattern. I mean, it's just so nice. It's a very long kind of a scarf. It's not the square. It's more like a rectangular scarf, and it's a combination of silk and cashmere, and it's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love it. So it's again from, you know, like a local factories. It's not any you know, any designer or anything like that, but it's just, look at this, it's just stunning. I love it so much. And you know, they have so many some of them are like super colorful, and you know, I mean, it was really hard to decide, but I've decided to go for a little bit more like neutral, more toned down, you know, and I don't have really much, you know, with the grayish kind of silver color, so I thought this would be a great addition to my collection. It cost me about 40 euros, maybe 45 euros, so you know, it's fairly inexpensive, you know, if you think about it, and considering the fact that now euro is almost 1-to-1 with a dollar, right? Basically, so yeah, think about $45 for this. It's stunning. I love it. Yeah, I found the receipt. It's 45 euros. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so I got this scarf and I'm super happy. So as we were walking, you know, around, like I mentioned, I was on the lookout for some kind of a local boutique to find some local beautiful handbags, you know, Italian handbags that it's not necessary has to be, you know, super known designer, because we all know that we pay for the name Dior and Gucci and Louis Vuitton and all that stuff. We're basically paying for, you know, the marketing, and sometimes those handbags are not as good as the one that you can really find locally. So let me show you the first one. I'm gonna go in order, which I purchased. So I came across this store, Adriano. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And I basically spotted this handbag at the window display. And he had it in different colors. So this is the dust bag. The handbag came with the dust bag. And I was like trying. And I've decided to go for this beautiful blue color, because I don't really have a blue handbag, you know? So this was like, because they had a black, they had yellow, they have very beautiful, like a kind of a cognac color, but you know, even my husband said that blue is just beautiful. So yes, this is the first handbag I purchased. It's called the Pumelli in Milan. This is a factory in the Milan, Italy, and let me tell you, if you could smell this leather, it's incredible. It's incredible. The smell, the softness of this leather, like it's so supple. It's just so great. And you know, it's a very stylish handbag, very kind of classic. It will never go out of style. It's, you know, it's like your nice top handle. I love the handle has a little detail, you know, it's a little woven detail here on the top, which has a contrasting, you know, that stitching here, which is black, and beautiful gold hardware. I mean, it's just stunning. Beautiful, beautiful gold hardware. There are little rings in here, which are for the strap, which I'm gonna show you inside. So there's a little button that you have to press. That's how you open the bag, and the bag is all suede here in the underneath. So let me just take the strap, and there's some papers. Let me just remove that. And then they always come, you know, funny, they always show you that, you know, like the authenticity card or something like that. So this is the company logo. 100% leather, made in Italy. And there's the website and the email. And the funny enough, I think it's a pretty known company. I don't know obviously the company, but even the lady, the tour guide, she was very stylish, and she had a tote bag from that with that logo, you know. So and they had a lot of like really, really cute bags, but this in particular kind of caught my eye. And funny enough, when I was, you know, trying this handbag on, when I was you know, trying to kind of look around and see things, there's one local lady came, very elegant, probably in her 30s, and she basically picked another handbag, it was different style, but it was like nice baby pink handbag, and she was basically paying for it also. I was like, yes, the local people are buying from this boutique. So, you know, I was kind of happy to see that it's not just for, you know, when the kind of tourist comes, you know, along, that you can see actually local people purchasing. So yeah, apparently this is, you know, like I said, I've seen those handbags on people in Italy, so local people. So I was very, very happy. So it's a beautiful suede here on the top, and you can see how beautiful is the you know, the hardware here attached to the handle, and inside it's all lined in smooth leather. There's no fabric whatsoever. This is all leather. And I think my camera is picking up pretty good. It's like a black or dark navy color. As you can see, there's one zipper pocket, and then you have a little zipper here, and it's pretty substantial, you know, the zipper pull, and that's it. So this is really only one zipper pocket. So if you have anything more valuable, like a card holder or something, you can put in there. But this bag is big enough to fit a full-size wallet, so I don't even worry about it. Probably would not use much of the, you know, that little pocket in here. But oh, feels so luxurious, you guys. Feels so nice, and I was so happy. I was just like, because I bought this like in the beginning of the trip, because we were just passing by, you know, when I noticed that store, and I was just every day we came, you know, at the end of the day we came to the room, I was like playing with that handbag, basically like a little child. So yeah, love this handbag. Here is the bottom. I wish maybe it had a little feet. That would be probably even more much better, but it comes, like I mentioned, it comes with the strap, and obviously the strap is pretty long. It is fully adjustable. There we go. So I attached the strap here so you can see how it looks, and I love the hardware. I think it's just stunning. I love how polished it is. So beautiful. Love it. Absolutely love. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think. So this was my very first handbag purchase. So the second handbag I purchased literally on the last day, our shopping day, and again, we were walking actually back to the hotel, and we took a little bit different route from the Spanish Step area, because Spanish Steps area has this humongous shopping, I don't want to say shopping center. It's like a one long street that is it has all the designers on the left and the right side, and just people are walking and just, you know, you can spend a tons of money there. But we basically took a little detour from there and we went towards like the Valentino store, and I came across this store, Pratesi store. I've seen some of them handbags like in America. This is the store that has a workshop in Florence. So the first handbag was from Milan. So this one is from the Florence, and I assume they have a lot of, you know, stores around different cities of in Italy. So let me just show you guys what I purchased, because this was, like I said, this was the very last thing we bought, and it was, you know, again, it was not expected, but I couldn't resist. So here's a dust bag, and I didn't open it since I came. So this is the dust bag, and let me show you what I've got. Ta-da! What do you guys think? Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Look at this hardware. It's absolutely stunning. The leather on this handbag, it feels like a box leather, so it's kind of maybe looks like it's patent, but it's not. It's just very kind of a smooth, shiny leather. I feel like it's more like a box leather. The other handbags is like a typical kind of a grainy, soft leather. This one is more stiff, more rigid, and it feels like it's more like a box leather. I absolutely love the hardware. I mean, the hardware is just amazing. And how cute is that? The little top handle, oh, it's amazing. And then when you open the handbag, you have a chain. So obviously this can be like a little clutch. This could be your crossbody bag. You can double the chain, or you can keep it just as a single. If you keep it as a single, let me see. I'm gonna make a lot of noise in here. Let me lug this. So the chain is obviously, the chain is all gold, and if you keep it just like so, it goes beautifully crossbody. So you can have a nice crossbody bag, but I love just the fact that you can grab it, you know, by the top handle and just kind of, you know, it's nice that it's not just the bag that has a little top handle. And this chain is beautiful. It's very substantial. It's nice and shiny, and I just love this. It's absolutely stunning. Let me see, is this chain removable? No, it's not. So it's kind of goes all the way through here, but I think she was showing me that you can actually double the chain. So let me see if we can do this. Okay, I had to cut the tag off because it was just blocking my chain. So I doubled the chain right now, so it's, you know, it's shorter, and now it's gonna go perfectly on your shoulder, so you could wear it as a, you know, kind of a shoulder bag rather than crossbody. So I love the fact that, you know, it's pretty versatile, that you can do all those, you know, different variations. And the color is, I would describe this like a kind of a taupey color, but it does have a little, like there are a little color variation. I hope my camera can actually pick it up. There are like some darker spots, there's some little bit lighter spots. It's not like one color. There is definitely some variation into it, and that logo is just, I don't know, I just love it. And also when you open it, there's the whole name. I'm gonna do some close-up so you guys can see. Obviously it says made in Italy, the name of the company, and it's genuine leather. So yeah, it's beautiful. There is also a tag inside in here. Let me show you how it all looks. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of a small handbag, but let me show you some fun fact about this bag. This bag has a light. This bag has its own light. Can you see this? So because it's kind of dark inside, do you see how I'm turning it on and off? So especially when, let's say if you're maybe in theater, on movie theater or something, and you want to find something in your bag, you can just turn the lights on and off. How cute is that? I know, it's like a little, you know, little gadget, but it's kind of cute. So there's obviously the tag with yeah, with the name of the company. There is some numbers on the bottom here. So there's one open space in here, and then obviously there is a zipper compartment, so you can put a little bit more, you know, kind of a valuable things in here as well. And it's, this one is all like a textile lining in the middle, so the leather is obviously on the outside and here on the flap, and it's all textile here in the middle. And obviously the, you know, the light is like a little nice touch here, which I was like, first I was not really expecting. She showed me that because I really didn't notice it. I was buying it pretty quickly because my boys were already like impatient after the whole days of, you know, shopping, so I couldn't spend any longer time. So obviously it all came with, you know, with some kind of a paperwork. They all like their warranties. In Europe, everything has warranties, you know. So yeah, so that's would be it. That would be my, you know, my little handbag, which I love it so much. My overall experience, it's kind of mixed a little bit. I think that Italy got extremely dirty. I don't remember being that dirty since, you know, 22 years ago, since I was there. And that we were kind of disappointed in that way, that it was a lot of basically garbage, you know. And, you know, summer, it's a high, you know, there's a lot of tourists coming, and they, I think they're, as a country, as like a city, they expect this. So in my opinion, whoever is in charge of the city should be fired. Because first of all, there's very little garbage cans in the city. At some point I was walking with the ice cream cup, you know, empty ice cream cup and spoon for like half an hour before I found a garbage can, which is absolutely ridiculous. So we were disappointed. So no wonder people are just dropping it, because there's no garbage can. So yes, you walk and there is literally garbage all over the streets, and this shouldn't be like that. Shame on you, Rome. Shame on you, Italy. In my opinion, if I were a mayor, I would have the garbage cans like literally every, I don't know, 100 feet or so, just or every corner of the street at least, just, you know, just, and probably in the summer when there's so many tourists, just empty them out literally twice a day. That's all you have to do. And it seems like they just don't care. Or someone told me there's a mafia taking care of the garbage. I don't know, but yeah, I've heard a lot of stories. Okay, so, you know, I don't know the details, but it shouldn't be like that, because, you know, that city obviously represents the whole country. So this part was disappointing. And by the way, whatever there was a garbage can, it was overflowed. Okay, so yes, unfortunately. So anyway, other than that, it was great. We really enjoyed. My boys, you know, were just a little disappointed because, you know, we've traveled quite a bit, and I've been to Poland a lot of times, and let me tell you, there's no garbage in Poland. Like, first of all, there's a lot of garbage, like cans, you know, that you can dispose the garbage. So no, there's no littering in Poland. And they were shocked. My boys were shocked. And, you know, the other things that were also, that my boys were disappointed with, was all those people that trying to push those scammers, you know, gypsies, you know, whatever you want to call them, pushing some bracelets, flowers on you, you know, like trying to trick you into buying things from them. And I told my boys, like, do not take anything from anybody. Do not, you know, because they literally just push. I mean, those people with the roses, they were just literally just putting it in my face, you know, and I'm like, just, you know, just leave me alone. So yeah, just as a precaution, when you're gonna travel, just don't take anything from anyone, because those are, you know, those are the scammers. So just be careful. Okay, I'm gonna finish the video here. Obviously I could talk a lot, and I think I'm gonna do a separate video just talking about the shopping, especially high-end shopping experience these days in Europe. If you're interested in that, just give it a thumbs up. I'll know, you know, if you want me to do that video. And I obviously will share with you my high-end purchases in the next video. So yeah, stay tuned. I hope you guys doing well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.